Before you go see How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World this weekend, here are the top 3 things to remember from the other 2 How to Train Your Dragon movies. Welcome to Durbania. I'm Durbin, and these are the top 3 things I think you would want to remember going in to see How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. What top 3 things do you think should be remembered going into this third movie? Let's talk about that in the comments. Number 3, Toothless and Hiccup's character arcs mirror each other. They seem to have very similar journeys and very similar paths. I mean, you have Toothless, who at the beginning of How to Train Your Dragon 1 loses that little chunk at the bottom of his tail there where, you know, he can't now fly without a rider on there. And then by the end of How to Train Your Dragon, of course, you have Hiccup, who loses his foot and has an artificial limb put on there. So from little ways to big ways, their character arcs seem to mirror each other. And one of the biggest ways is at the end of How to Train Your Dragon 2, where you have Toothless, who is freaking awesome and epic and the coolest character ever. I love Toothless. Faces a freaking giant alpha, an ice breather, freezing all the land like 10 times its size. Toothless just faces that thing, defeats that thing, and becomes an alpha. And right along the same time, you have Hiccup, whose father died, and because of the death of his father, Stoick, you have Hiccup taking up the mantle and becoming the leader of Berk. Number 2, speaking of Stoick, Hiccup's father, he's dead! And not only is he dead, but I think it's important to remember that he was killed at the hands of Toothless. Okay, well, not literally the hands of Toothless, but at the fire of Toothless. That massive, evil alpha dragon under the control of Drago got a hold of the mind of Toothless, and even Toothless went to strike down Hiccup. If Stoick hadn't gotten in the way, Hiccup could have been the one that's dead. We know we can't have that, but Stoick is now dead. Dead as a doornail. Hiccup's mother, WALKA, is alive. And in fact, not only is she alive, she's been kind of like a dragon vigilante. I mean, complete with the costume, mask, and all, living on a separate dragon island. I mean, dragons came to attack Berk. She rushed in to protect little baby Hiccup and made a connection with one of the dragons, realizing that she was right, that dragons really aren't evil, and what has to happen is an understanding must pass between the people of Berk and the dragon. Something that Hiccup finally, as a great leader, led them into, but at that time, neither Stoick nor nobody else would listen to her theories about dragons, and they were unproven until that moment. And because the people of Berk were unable to change, and she saw the kindness and goodness that was in the dragons, she went and became, well, sort of a dragon herself, living amongst the dragons as a dragon vigilante. So where would that leave us with How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World? Well, you can definitely check out my spoiler-free review and see if it's worth checking out and seeing this weekend. And then when you see it, definitely let me know what you thought of this movie. So, if you want to see more of these, or my movie reviews, ranking videos, or anything else I do here, make sure you click that subscribe button and hit the bell by the subscribe button so you're notified for my next video like this, our ranking video, or movie review, or theological analysis, trailer reaction, anything else I do here. Hit that bell so you're notified when it drops. I'm Durbin. Thanks for checking out Durbania.